Swapna Suresh, who was imprisoned for the gold smuggling case, was granted bail on Saturday. She was released after a year and 3 months from the Attakulangara women's prison at Thiruvananthapuram after getting bail for all the 6 cases registered against her, including that of the NIA. Swapna Suresh was accompanied by her mother, who reached Attakulangara jail with the bail documents on Saturday morning. Her mother handed over the documents, including the bail order and conditions, to the jail superintendent. However, they didn't respond to the media crowded over there. The Kerala High Court on November 2 granted bail to Swapna Suresh and 7 others in an Unlawful Activities Prevention Act case lodged by the National Investigation Agency in connection with the gold smuggling through diplomatic channels, saying that prima facie it does not find that they committed any terrorist act as alleged against them. A bench of Justices K. Vinod Chandran and C. Jayachandran said the facts of the case narrated before it and the charges alleged against the accused do not commend us to find the accused having any connection with any terrorist act as provided under the UAPA. The court also said that it does not find the actions of the accused were a threat to the economic security of the country, since there was no counterfeiting of high-quality notes and coins. The bench also said there was no question of distinguishing those granted bail in the case earlier as backrunners and the present 8 accused as frontrunners, which was one of the contentions of the NIA while opposing grant of any relief to them. The court granted bail to the 8 accused, subject to them furnishing a bond of 25 lakh rupees each, with 2 solvent sureties each for the like amount. The other conditions imposed by the bench included that the accused deposit their passports with a special court without whose permission they shall not leave Kerala. They shall not contact the witnesses or tamper with the evidence. They shall not commit any offence while on bail, and they shall appear before the local station house officer on every Sunday between 10 am and 11 am. Besides Suresh, the court granted the relief to 7 others: Mohammed Shafi P, Jalal AM, Rabins Hamid, Ramiz KT, Sharafuddin KT, Sarith PS and Muhammad Ali. In the case, Advocate Suraj T. Elanyikil, who represented Suresh, said, with the grant of bail in the NIA case, she can come out of the judicial custody as a preventive detention under the Conservation of Foreign Exchange and Prevention of Smuggling Activities Act had been recently set aside by the High Court. This may not be true for the other accused in the gold smuggling case, the lawyer said. The NIA, Enforcement Directorate and Customs conducted separate investigations into the racket that was busted with the seizure of gold worth 15 crore rupees from the diplomatic baggage of the UAE consulate at Thiruvananthapuram airport on July 5, 2020. Several people, including Shiva Shankar, the former Principal Secretary to the Kerala Chief Minister, former employees of the UAE consulate, Suresh and Sarith PS, were arrested in connection with the case. NIA had earlier, while opposing their bail pleas, told the High Court that Suresh and others committed a terrorist act by smuggling 167 kg of gold into India from UAE between November 2019 to June 2020, as they knew that doing so would threaten the security and economic stability of the country. The agency had also told the High Court that Suresh and others involved in the smuggling of gold through diplomatic channels were also aware that their actions would damage India's relations with UAE, and therefore the offences under the UAPA for terrorist act, conspiracy and being part of a terror organisation are made out. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.